Hello everybody. Well, not sure where to begin on this one. This is probably Swanscombe's most famous tram tunnel. And I say that because a lot of the locals knew about this one more than many of the others, and that's because most of them have now been buried in the Swanscombe area. And if you've been a loyal follower to the channel, you'll know that for almost 10 years now, it's been literally a case of me pinpointing all the tram tunnels from Gravesend to Northfleet to Swanscombe, and even on to Greenhive actually. Again, if you've seen a video before about that, I did a Greenhive air raid shelter not too long ago, maybe just over a year ago now, maybe a year and a half ago. But today, I've known about this one probably for just as long as when I first started. In fact, I did have at one point an opportunity to document this, but now I've got my 4K camera, I held fire, and here we are. We're going to explore it. Now, it should be blocked at the other end, which is a shame because where it links up to would be even more of interest. And again, I've done more of that interest, but I didn't label it on the channel. So I may do in a future video label those ones that are in this area that haven't been there. In other words, the videos are on the channel, but I've just not labelled them because I always wanted to keep them a bit secretive. But this one is an important one because it is literally the corridor tunnel, should we just sort of say, that pretty much interlinked two separate quarries. Again, I'm not really going to give away the location, but this is really more for the locals because I know a lot of you from the Gravesend, Swanscombe area really like my channel, and for that I'm very, very grateful. So this is just a really big, let's just do this one now that we've got the opportunity. Big thumbs up and a massive thank you to all your support and love and kindness. So let's explore this Victorian tram tunnel. Now, like I said, I'm not really going to give too much history away on this, but you'll know that it is one of the most important tram tunnels in the whole of, well, Swanscombe definitely, and the Gravesend area I suppose as well, because like I said, interlinking tram tunnel. But let's go explore it. The interesting thing for me is I'll be interested to see if it is locked on the other side. If not, this video could be even more exciting. If not, I'll accept that this is what it is. The point is, I'm just grateful that through the research that I've done years and years ago, this is here. I knew it existed actually, to be fair, for a long time. But I'm going to shut up. Let's go in and let's check it out. Come on. Right, so we're in. I've got to be relatively quiet because there's a lot of people that are above us, and even though, like I said, a lot of locals know about this, doesn't mean that they're going to like you coming down here exploring the tunnel. Now, of proof of that, which I was expecting, there's camping equipment here and graffiti, but the tunnel itself is one of the longer ones. Now, a couple of the tunnels that I was mentioning in the past, they're about half the size of this. So this is actually an extensive tram tunnel, and it is in amazing condition. It smells of petrol, gasoline and all those other things. Again, there's a little camping gas thing there. And as I look back, it's well, you know, it's seen better days. But actually the condition regardless is still very good. Wow. Is that like a little... Oh my god, look at that. And that's for a little light on there as well. How amazing. So I'll probably just record it like this, to be fair. Now the door looks deceptively open on the other side. Now if that's the case, this video is going to get a hell of a lot longer because I might be able to finish up what I didn't get to finish up last time on the channel, but we'll see. It's completely black. Single track, as you probably would have gauged. Amazing. Again, if you knew what I was walking under, it's just brilliant. I'm assuming these are cable holders. Cable holders, sorry. Look at that. So Victorian times. So this is in essence a Victorian tram tunnel. And I can assume that what they've tried to do is at some point they've tried to dig it up to maybe potentially turn it into a service tunnel. There's a fuse box or something similar there. There's lots of different phasing in here. Thank God for this torch, eh? There's another, these are sort of like these sidings, aren't they? Not sidings, they're wow. Guess what that was? That was pretty impressive. I don't know if other people have recorded this one before. I assume that people have been in here. That's pretty much a given. But we will walk back. I didn't really want to do anything too fancy. Let's see this. Graffiti here. Looks like it could be open. There's definitely a bolt on the other side, which is annoying. Wow. Yep. Finally getting to do it. There's a 2012 one there, there's a 2021 there, which probably actually ties in with when it was probably easier to access it. In fact, it was pretty easy to access it a long time ago. That damage that's been done down there has been there for a while. Yeah. It's just nice when you get justifications. And what I mean by that is when you put all the hard work in to try and document all these different tunnels that are around this area, and you know that this one's probably going to be one of the best ones. And because I get distracted easily, like I said, I've been in Leicestershire, for example, Northampton, you know where I've been, to actually do somewhere fairly local for me, just to get it out of the way and to have the opportunity to do it. It's just so cool, which is why, you know, it's just really nice. Now, what you probably noticed was that that's actually, looks like the original replacement for the tunnel, so it probably dates a little bit later on once the quarry had become inactive. Shame, there definitely is locks. I'll just try again. No, you can see it's locked on that side. But wow, just amazing. One of the wider tram tunnels. Again, for me, knowing what's around, the best one out of the lot, in my opinion. Like I said, the other tunnels that were in the area were about half this length. So, yeah, practically actually all of them were. So there's about, I'm giving you too much information here, but there's about, within a stone's throw away from everywhere, there's about 10 tunnels, but they're half the size of these. because I've done them. Well, I've done most of them, but I just haven't put them openly out on the, called them what they are, and I won't do with this one. So, you know, please don't ask me for location, but it's pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, what a blessed relief to actually document this one. I'm sure a lot of you Swanscombe locals are probably like, oh, I came down here when I was a kid. We used to do all that sort of stig of the dump sort of stuff. Reinforced brackets. Discoloration of the tunnel. It's really amazing. You can imagine these trams that came down here and the noise. I think they were the mini locomotive steam trams. Probably started life as horse and cart ones. I would assume it's quite an old quarry site, this. But you can imagine the sound of these trams, single track coming through here, rumbling through. The smell of the steam engine really invokes it, doesn't it? And then it opens up into this, like what most quarry tunnels do, I suppose, bro, opens up into this Jurassic Park wilderness that's here. And yeah, just absolutely amazing. I'll turn the torch off. We brought the right torch with me today, didn't we? If you've seen my previous channel, best tunnel torch ever, the Bauer one. And then yeah, opens up into this. Very cool. Very worth the wait. I sort of think to myself, I wouldn't be missing out if I'd come here any time sooner. So the point is that I don't regret coming here when I knew about it a long time ago, because it's just in just as good a condition. Probably I can't imagine it being any different. But wow, they really went to town on opening it up. Camping down here. I mean, that's fairly recent. See all the graffiti, like I said, and well, the earliest graffiti was last year, wasn't it? But there was 2012 stuff. There's some camping stuff there. Great place to camp down here if you wanted to. You know, brilliant. Right, what I'll do is I'm just going to have a singular walk down the other side of the tunnel for you, so we get to properly look at it, and then that'll pretty much be it. So come on, let's go. there you go. We've made it to the other side again, just to give it one final look. In the immortal words of Phoenix history, thank you so much for coming along with me. Hopefully you really enjoyed this one. Finally got to do this one. And you know what? I really think I've picked the right opportunity to do it. And yeah, take care everybody. Feel free to, please, if you can spread the word of the channel, it would really mean a lot. And feel free to share the video, etc, etc. Much love to all of you out there, and I'm sure in a future video we will continue, and I might even relabel some of the old videos just to sort of show you how many tunnels there literally are here that I've not told you about, but that are on the channel, so you can see them but you just didn't know they were around here. Anyway, love to all of you out there, take care, and I'll see you all very soon. Ready? Come in. Kapow!